Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. To all our devoted learners of Advanced Montessori, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of Multan Public School and College, we welcome you all to our virtual class. I am your teacher, Rabia Ayub, and we will be learning new and interesting topics today in English. But before we learn our new and interesting topics, let's do a recap of what we learned the previous week. Does anyone remember what did we learn about in the previous week? Yes, we learned how to use this is and that is. So, let's do a recap. What do we see on the screen? There is a girl standing over here, pointing her finger towards a cake. Now, how many cakes do we see over here? There is only one cake, and the cake is close to the girl, and the girl is saying something. Let's see what the girl is saying. She's saying, "This is a cake." Now, dear students, tell me, why did she use "this is" for the cake? Because there is only one cake and the cake is close to the girl. That's why she is saying this is a cake. So we use "this is" for objects which are singular and close to us. Okay, now what do we see? We see a girl standing over here, pointing her finger towards a cake which is very far away from her. There is only one cake over here, and the girl is saying something over here. She is saying, "That is a cake." Okay, my lovely students, now you're going to tell me, why is she using "that is" now? Because there is only one cake and the cake is far away from her. So for objects which are singular and far away from us, we use "that is." That's why she is saying that is a cake. And I hope the concept of "this is" and "that is very clear to all of you. Okay, now let's move on to our new topic. And our new topic is singular and plural. Let's see what is singular and what is plural. Singular means single or one, and plural means two or more than two. So singular means one and plural means two or more than two. It can be 3, 4, 5 and so on. And what else are we learning today? We will be learning how to change singular into plural by applying rule number 1. And what is rule number 1? Rule number 1 is the basic rule. The basic rule to change a singular into plural is adding S to the singular word. Okay, now let's see how we are going to do this. Here we see all singular, all one objects over here. Carrot is one, lamp is one, sock and cup. And what do we see over here? 3 carrots. And how many lamps do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lamps. And how many socks? 2 socks. And what about cups? 1, 2, 3 and 4 cups. Okay. Now we are going to change singular into plural by applying the basic rule, rule number 1, that is adding S. So the first word over here is carrot, and there is only one carrot over here, and that is singular. And there are 3 carrots over here, which is plural, and we are not going to write carrot over here. Instead, we are going to write the same spelling of carrot over here, and then we are going to add S to it. So we have changed singular carrot into plural carrots by adding S. Similarly, for lamp, there is one lamp over here. So it's written lamp. Here we can see 6. So how we are going to change lamp, singular lamp, into plural? We are going to write the spelling lamp over here and add S at the end. It will become lamps. So we have changed singular lamp into plural lamps. Similarly, for sock, one sock, and since there are 2 over here, we are going to write the same spelling of sock and add S to the end. So it becomes socks. Changing of singular to plural is very easy. We just have to write the same spelling and add S towards the end. So it changes into plural. Now we see one cup. So it's written over here cup. But here there are 4. So we're going to write cup and add S over here. So it becomes plural cups. Now let's read again. Carrot, carrots, lamp, lamps, sock, socks, cup, cups. Okay, now here we see one egg, but here there are 2. So we're going to write the spelling of egg and add S towards the end, and it changes into plural, that is eggs. One book, 5 books. One tree, 3 trees. One arrow, 2 arrows. So, my dear students, all of you know what is singular. Singular means 1 and plural means 2 or more than 2. It can be 2 or more than 2. And how do we change singular into plural? By applying rule number 1. And what is rule number 1? Adding S to the word. By adding S to the word, we change the singular word into plural. Now let's read. Egg, eggs. Book, books. Tree, trees. Arrow, arrows. Okay, dear students, now activity worksheet page number 18. You have the same task that we have already learned and discussed and read also. So you will be doing this activity worksheet by yourself. You have to change all these singular into plural. Singular words into plural by adding S. And you're going to do it all by yourself because it's very easy. You're going to write day and date, and then you're going to change singular into plural by adding S. You're going to write the same spelling of carrot over here and add S towards the end. So it will change into plural. Okay, there is one more activity worksheet about singular and plural. And it's very easy. We're going to write day in the blank over here and the date over here. And the heading says make plural nouns of the following singular nouns by adding s and write them 3 times. The same rule number 1, you're going to apply over here to change these singular words into plural, but you're going to write that plural word 3 times over here. Okay, the first word is ring, and when we add s to ring, it becomes rings. It changes into plural, rings. And we are going to repeat writing rings here 2 more times for practice, because practice makes us perfect. Okay, our devoted learners of Advanced Montessori, I have one more topic for you, and that is compound words, which is also a very easy topic. Let's see what are compound words. What are compound words? Are two meaningful words joined together to form another meaningful word. There are already 2 meaningful words, and when we join them together, they will form a bigger word, and that is also a meaningful word. For example, sun. Sun is a meaningful word. Plus flower. Flower is also a meaningful word. But when we join sun and flower, we get a bigger word, and that is called sunflower. And this is called compound word. Now, how to make compound word? We are going to write sun and remove the plus sign from in between and join flower to sun. So it's going to make a bigger word, that is a compound word, sunflower. And that is very simple and easy. Now let's have a look at more compound words. Postman. When we write it together, it becomes postman. We will write post and remove the plus sign from here and join man to the post over here. It becomes postman. Bed plus room becomes bedroom. That is a compound word. Butter plus fly changes into butterfly. That is a compound word, butterfly. Play plus ground is equal to playground. Rain plus bow is equal to rainbow. Rainbow we all see in the sky. Class plus room makes a compound word, that is classroom. Sun plus flower gives us a compound word, sunflower. Letter plus box gives us a compound word, letter box. So making compound words from small words already given is very simple and easy. Okay, my devoted learners, now there is activity worksheet, page number 36. Here we are on our activity worksheet. We are going to write the day over here and the date over here, and we have to change these small words given over here separately we're going to write it together to form a compound word. Postman. We're going to write it together to form a compound word. Postman. Here is the postman. Bedroom will give us a compound word. Bedroom. Can you see the picture of bedroom over here? Okay, the rest of the words you're going to do by yourself. It's very easy. You just have to look at the spellings from here and remove the plus sign from in between and join the words to write a bigger word which is called compound word. Okay, homework is to do page number 18, 19 and 36 on book level 2. Respected parents, there is a very important point that we want to highlight. What our purpose, the purpose of our system is conceptual learning. Ever since we have started book level 2, children are learning a lot of new words. And some children are trying to memorize each and every word. So we just want to highlight to concentrate on conceptual learning instead of memorizing each and every spelling of the word. Now the conceptual learning about this is and that is, I have already explained while doing recap in the beginning of the video. And the concept of adding s to make singular into plural. How to change singular into plural by adding s. So the child must know the concept of adding s to the word to change it into plural, not memorize each and every spelling of the word. And concept of compound words is how to form a bigger word by already the 2 small words given over here. Just the child has to remove the plus sign from in between and join the words together to form a bigger word which is a compound word. And many more new topics and new words we will be learning, but it is all about conceptual learning and not memorizing each and every word. Because if we make the children memorize the spelling of each and every word, it will become very difficult for them and they will not do it with interest. They will not learn with interest. And if we give them concept about this and that, is concept of changing singular into plural by adding s, concept of forming compound words, they will do it with much interest and they will understand everything clearly. Thank you very much. Discussion time for this video lesson is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, dear learners, Mr. Bean's Teddy is flying away and so am I. Allah Hafiz. And take care.